And residents of Erin-Oke in Osun State have appealed to the federal government to immortalize former Nigerian High Commissioner to the United Kingdom, Christopher Kolade, who died yesterday. Rafiu Hamid visited the community and now reports.
Dr. Christopher Kolade was announced on Thursday. TVC News crew visited Erin-Oke, his hometown, to gauge the mood of the people. Though a rural community, residents were seen mourning and discussing his passing, describing it as a great loss to the nation. They described him as a man of honor who had a clear vision and genuine dreams for Nigeria, being a strong advocate for ethical leadership and governance.
I'm so committed to the progress of the country entirely because he worked mostly for the federal government, either as a broadcaster or as High Commissioner.
Dr. Christopher Kolade, he will never, when he was in a position to compromise, he would never, irrespective of whose ox might be God in the process. And thank God, what we have been hearing since his demise yesterday points to the fact that worldwide is acclaimed as a man of integrity.
The crew also visited his parents' house in the community, which has now been converted into a guest house for the Anglican Church, but is currently under lock and key. The traditional ruler of Erin-Oke, Obayode Akintola, paid glowing tribute to the departed statesman for his excellence in both public service and corporate leadership.
In my private discussion with him, he promised absolute support for me and for this community. And during our discussion, we talk about using his influence and his personality to help us to have federal presence in Erin-Oke, because he has contributed immensely for this country.
Although he died in Lagos, residents of Erin-Oke are still uncertain whether the remains of the respected diplomat and veteran broadcaster, Dr. Christopher Kolade, will be brought home for burial.
One key lesson drawn from all the speakers in Erin-Oke community about the late Dr. Christopher Kolade is his unwavering integrity, which they said he never compromised throughout his lifetime. They are therefore calling on the federal government to immortalize him in recognition of this virtue and his contribution to the development of the country. Rafiu Hamid, TVC News, Erin-Oke, Osun State.